Here we're asked to find the coordinates of a point to make a parallelogram. So we have two of the sides, and we're looking to create a parallelogram by finding the fourth vertice. We have 1, 2, 3 vertices. We're going to need to find a fourth vertice somewhere out here to where if we connected, we would have a parallelogram. Parallelogram, of course, is a quadrilateral, which is 4 sides, 4 vertices, that has 2 pairs of parallel lines. So we would need to create a line parallel to this one and a line parallel to this one. And we can make this pretty complicated, but the easiest way to go about this is to just look at the slope of this line. We want to create a line extending from this point that has the same slope and length as the one above it. And then we could connect the points and it would be parallel. So all we need to do is find the slope of this. Our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where we could label these. We'll say this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. And we can figure out the slope, just basically the rise over the run. How is it changing from this point to this point? When we plug this in, we get y2 is 6 minus y1 is 8 over x2, which is 2, minus x1, which is a negative 4. And when we solve for that, 6 minus 8 is a negative 2, and 2 minus a negative, or 2 plus 4, is 6. So of course this could reduce down to negative 1/3, which is basically saying down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3. Or we could say down 2 over 6, which would give us the proper length. So we would want to do the same thing over here. We would want to drop 1, 2 segments and go over 6. Well, what does that mean? What does this new point become? Well, here, this is our rise, or our change in y, over our run, which is our change in x. So how does our x change? Our x changes by a positive 6, so we would just add 6 here, giving us negative 2 plus 6 is a positive 4. And how does our y change? Well, we would subtract 2. Negative 2 minus 2 more is a negative 4. So our new point would be 4, negative 4, which when you connected them, they would create a parallelogram where these are parallel and these are also.